Proper estate planning and drafting of a will are essential to protect your assets and ensure the distribution according to your wishes after death. If you are a foreigner living in the UAE or a non-UAE resident owning assets such as real estate and stocks in the UAE, estate planning can get complicated. The UAE's inheritance laws are governed by Islamic Sharia law. This means that unless you set up a proper estate plan, your assets will be distributed according to Sharia law. Sharia law distributes assets to parents, children and siblings according to complex rules and shares, with male children being granted more than other relatives. The good news is that the UAE, as one of the world's most international countries, has multiple will systems in place that allow foreigners to avoid Sharia law altogether. Before rushing into will drafting and notarization, it is important to fully understand all available will options. What is the best will for you depends on your home country, the assets you own, your language background, your possession of assets in other third-party countries, and your budget. Let's cover all options in detail. The UAE currently has three main will systems in place. These are the DIFC Will, the ADJD Will, and the Dubai Courts Will. DIFC Will. The DIFC Will is named after the Dubai International Financial Center, DIFC. DIFC is a free zone in Dubai and the main financial center of the Emirate and the UAE as a whole. The DIFC free zone established an international court called DIFC Courts, which began operations in 2006. The DIFC courts operate according to English language common law, making it unique in the UAE and legally separate from the rest of the country's court system, which operates according to Islamic Sharia law and is based on the Arabic language. Starting in 2015, DIFC courts set up the DIFC Wills and Probate Registry, allowing non-Muslim foreigners to draft and register English language wills in Dubai according to English common law. DIFC wills may include UAE and international assets. Despite this, foreign countries and courts may not respect a DIFC will. Only UAE-based assets are 100% protected by a local DIFC will. Multiple DIFC wills are available, including a full will, a mirror will, essentially two full wills for spouses, property wills, financial wills, company wills, and guardianship wills. DIFC wills are rather costly and involve a drafting fee plus a registration fee. Professional will drafting costs around 3,000 dirham plus and can get more expensive if a large number and variety of assets are involved. You may also draft your own will, however, this is not recommended. Registration costs vary by will type. As the name suggests, a full will covers all assets and may also include guardianship provisions for dependents, specifically children under the age of 21. Property wills cover up to 5 unique properties located anywhere in the UAE. This is a change from an older restriction that limited coverage of properties to Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah until 2019. Property wills are popular with non-UAE residents owning real estate here but nothing else. Financial wills only cover bank accounts and stock brokerage accounts domiciled anywhere in the UAE. Business wills only cover ownership shares in UAE registered companies. Up to 5 unique companies may be involved in a single will. All UAE-based companies from all Emirates, including mainland companies and free zone companies, are covered. Guardianship wills allow you to ensure who cares for dependent children under the age of 21 as long as they reside in the UAE. Compared to the other two will options we will discuss next, DIFC wills are by far the most expensive, both when it comes to drafting fees and especially regarding registration fees. Why are DIFC wills so costly? DIFC wills largely depend on foreign executioners, lawyers and judges living and operating out of the UAE, as DIFC courts are based on English language common law. The DIFC court system, while established under a decree, of Dubai's government largely operates independently from standard UAE government courts. DIFC courts are as close to a private court system as it gets, and while this means better services and standards for consumers, it also means higher costs. Are DIFC wills worth the extra cost? DIFC wills are written in English language and executed by the only English-speaking court in the UAE. Unless you speak Arabic, this is a significant advantage. Wills do not have to be translated into Arabic, and court proceedings are easily understood by non-Arab foreigners. As the DIFC will is registered and executed through the same DIFC court, its exact execution is nearly guaranteed. There's no leeway for different interpretations and minimal risk of successful opposition to the will's execution by third parties. It is important to keep in mind that DIFC wills are exclusively available to non-Muslims.
Here at the Dubai Navigator, we develop legal strategies that allow you to relocate your residence and business to the UAE, make tax-optimized investments in properties and stocks, and draft safe international estate plans to protect your global assets. Visit our website, thedubainavigator.com, to access free articles on tax and investment issues in Dubai and the UAE. Thank you for watching.
Dubai Courts Will. Unlike the DIFC will, both the Dubai Courts Will and the ADJD Will are essentially notarization services for your will. The Dubai Courts Will is a simple will that you may draft yourself or have written up by a draftsman. The document needs to be translated to Arabic. Professional will drafting for a standard will to be notarized by Dubai courts usually costs in the range of 2,000 to 4,000 dirham. The more assets and asset types are covered, the more expensive the drafting fees. Notarization with Dubai courts costs around 2,200 dirham for a single will or double that amount for a mirror will. Dubai courts are the local Arabic courts in the Emirate of Dubai. A Dubai court will needs to be notarized and executed through a local Dubai court. While cheaper than a DIFC will, the Dubai Courts Will is relatively unpopular with foreigners. That's because of two reasons. A Dubai Courts Will has to be written in the Arabic language, and its enforceability is less certain. There are many local courts in the Emirate of Dubai, and the execution of the will depends on the respective court and judge in control at the time of death. Third parties have greater chances at challenging a Dubai Courts Will. Challenges, even if brought forward by non-UAE residents, may significantly slow down the will execution process and even result in the partial overturning of the will. While cheaper than a DIFC will, a Dubai Courts Will is still more expensive than its cousin, the ADJD Will. As a result, people with less complicated wills looking to save money rarely choose the Dubai Courts Will and instead go for the ADJD Will. The ADJD Will. The ADJD Will derives its name from the Abu Dhabi Judicial Department, ADJD. In essence, it functions just like the Dubai Courts Will. It has to be written up in Arabic language and notarized by the Abu Dhabi Judicial Department. In other words, a local court in Abu Dhabi. The difference here is that you are using the Abu Dhabi court system instead of the Dubai court system. As mentioned before, the ADJD will costs less than both the DIFC will and Dubai Courts Will. The will drafting and Arabic translation fees are on par with those of the Dubai Courts Will at 2,000 to 4,000 dirham. The notarization of the will costs 950 dirham for a full single will and 1,900 dirham for a mirror will for two individuals. Aside from the lower cost and the location of the court, there are no major differences between the ADJD and the Dubai Courts Will. Both wills apply to all types of assets, from real estate to bank accounts and company shares. Assets in all 7 Emirates are similarly covered by both wills. Just like the DIFC will, you may include assets based in other countries in your Dubai and Abu Dhabi wills. However, it is unlikely the wills will be recognized in other countries. If you own international assets outside the UAE or have relatives who may want to challenge a will, a simple UAE will may not cut it. The more expensive DIFC will ensures the UAE-based assets are safe from legal challenges, but it still does not protect international assets, as foreign countries may not respect your UAE will. That's especially the case when local laws require mandatory inheritance shares, or if relatives try to challenge your estate. In those cases, you will need additional local wills. If you invest in US or UK stocks, for example, you should set up additional local wills in those jurisdictions. However, a new risk here is that wills in different countries may partially contradict each other, leaving leeway for years of litigation. We are experts at navigating global inheritance laws and have the necessary expertise to protect assets worldwide. Another aspect to consider is estate taxes or inheritance taxes. Despite the UAE not having any inheritance taxes, if you're a UAE resident, estate taxes may apply when you invest abroad. We have developed advanced estate plan strategies that allow you to legally bring estate taxes down to zero, no matter where you invest. Check out our estate plan strategy services on our website, theDubaiNavigator.com. Thank you for watching.